Hello again, everybody. Zack Attack is here at the Atakline for Wednesday, November the 20th, 2013. Alright, got some DJ news before I start here. I am doing a residency every Monday night at Jefferson Street Pub in Harrison Township where I DJ on the weekends. I've just been confirmed to do a week residency every Monday night, starting this Monday night from 7 to 11 at Jefferson Street in Harrison. Cannot wait to start that. First ball residency in a long time, so I can't wait for that. Since Cabo Wabo and Swizzle did it every Saturday for once a week on a Saturday, but now I can do once a week on Mondays, so can't wait for that. Alright, let's kick off with your Billboard number ones, where Eminem is on the cover of the Rolling Stone this week, but he's no longer the number one album. Lady Gaga is. On Pop, Lady Gaga's new album debuts at number one, making it the second straight album to go number one for Lady Gaga since Born This Way. It didn't sell a million like Born This Way, thanks to no 99-cent Amazon deal, but did a very impressive 260,000 in the first week. Very decent. Where we have another new number one album, we just happen to still have a number one single that's been remaining a number one for 8 weeks. Who will kick off Royals? Lord remains a number one for 8th week, where Eminem's Monster is stuck at number 2 for the second week in a row. Could be the second best song that's stuck at number 2 since Gangnam Style last year. Gangnam Style was stuck at number 2, not went to number 1. So we'll see how that goes. So they're going to continue to number ones. Now, speaking of congratulations on order for Kelly Clarkson. Well, it's been a very exciting and somewhat sad time for her. She got married to Brandon Weaver's son, Brandon Blackstock, because they tied it back in October. But Kelly had a little sad news with the loss of a dog, Joplin, earlier in the week. But she got some good news. She's going to get another little gift. The old saying goes, first comes love, then comes marriage, then what's next? Next comes baby and a baby carriage. Yes, Kelly Clarkson is pregnant. There's rumors for the last several days that Kelly's pregnant, and now the rumors are true. That she revealed on Twitter and Facebook, I am pregnant. Ben and I are so excited. Best early Christmas present ever. She hopes it's a girl. That's what I've been hearing on several interviews. Because Brandon has already had 2 other children from a previous relationship that Kelly feels like a stepmother to, where it's still stepmother. But we'll see how Kelly does with her firstborn, whenever that be in late 2014. So congrats to Kelly on that great news for her having a baby. Also, more congratulations on order to Adam Levine, of course, lead singer of Maroon 5, and judge on The Voice, where last night it was revealed that Adam Levine is named People's Sexiest Man Alive for the year 2013. I think it's a okay choice. You know, I'm a straight guy, and I think Adam's a good-looking guy, and the girls love him, so I can understand why people would name him Sexiest Man Alive, following in the footsteps of such many like Johnny Depp, Channing Tatum, go down the line of the list, Mel Gibson, Matthew McConaughey. So many men have been that role, and congrats to Adam for that. Even Blake Shelton thinks that Adam's sexy, and Blake's prediction's right. I think Blake should have been the sexiest man alive. I like Blake Shelton sexy too, but and I'm straight, by the way. But still, congrats to Adam for that big honor for being named People's Sexiest Man Alive. Now, here there's 2 reunions happening. One that's definitely happening. One that could be happening. The one that's definitely happening, which will be revealed tomorrow in a public press conference, Monty Python, the original remaining surviving members of the classic Monty Python troupe, including Eric Idle, among many others besides Gillian Anderson, who died in 1989. They're planning to do one last round of the circus for a stage show later on, probably next year. They're going to publicly announce it. They've been stating on the Twitters that they're going to reunite. Eric Idle and all the other Monty Python's been talking to press about it. But they're going to make a formal announcement tomorrow at a press conference in London. So, I saw Spam Alive, very funny. And if you never heard or seen any of the Python movies, you'll still get the humor. Because I like a Lumberjack song. You know, I'm not a big fan of Pythons. I've seen bits and pieces of stuff, but I would dig it. if they were to do another stage show, maybe in America. Who knows? Now, while that reunion's happening, there is a reunion that could be happening because of rumors of flying. But as my man Flavor Flav would say, don't believe that hype about a possible Outkast reunion. There's rumors flying, especially from Billboard, that there's sources saying that Outkast, of course, referring to Big Boy and Andre 3000, are rumored to reunite at Coachella the next year, being one of the first, I think, performances in a long time together. Now, the rumors are saying it's happening, but other people are saying don't believe the hype. The last time there was a Outkast reunion teased, it never happened. So, like I said, like Flavor Flav said, don't believe the hype, but I would love to see Outkast back together again. You know, I loved the Speaker Box Love Below album. I had that album. That was my jam in the winter of 2004 when it won the album of the year. That was my jam that winter. So I would love to see it back. And I love Bombs On Back. And I love some of the old school tracks. And Idle Out, I fell off. There's when a lot of people fell off. And that's when they broke up for a while. Hope that they come back. I don't know when they will, but I hope they come back soon. This Coachella thing happens or not, who knows? But I would love to see it back. So there you go. Outkast reunion rumors. Don't believe that hype, but I hope it is believable, that it is real. We'll see what happens with that. Now, speaking of rumors that are true, there's been rumors for months about Rolling Stones doing more dates next year, following their tremendous tour of America, and of course their Hyde Park shows this summer, honoring their 50th anniversary. There's rumors about them touring next year, especially in Australia. Those rumors are true today. It seems that every time the Stones make a major announcement about concerts, it's always on a Wednesday. Wednesday in April, they announced the shows in America. Now today's a Wednesday, they announced the Australia shows. Well, at least a show. For Adelaide, Australia, in February, to reopen the famous cricket ground, the Oval. In Adelaide, that show will take place on February 22nd or 23rd, I think. One of those two. One of my brother's birthday. I know that. My brother's born the 23rd. So they announced it in a video. Keith and Mick announced the video on YouTube about saying, hey, we haven't been in Australia, especially Adelaide, in a while. So now this is the first of what is to be a big tour of Australia. The saying there'll be more dates. This is the only date for now. Tickets go on sale next week in Australia. And they're doing New Zealand as well. They're probably going to do like a lot of big Australian cities like Sydney, Auckland, Melbourne, all the other big Australian cities, and cities in New Zealand. I mean, Asia's next, besides Australia. But the big question is, what's after Asia? Europe or America? I hope America, but I guess Europe. Because they only toured UK, so they do a lot more mainland European countries besides UK. So there you go. Stones in Australia could lead to something more, which is what I'm hoping for. Now, ending today's Atakline with Modern Family preview tonight. We turned out the 2 weeks off last week. Great episode last week. I thought I'd make a review of it on my Atakline last week. It was a great episode of it last week with more help about not wanting help and needing it. Great funny episode last week. And can't wait for tonight's episode tonight at 9 on ABC. Speaking of reviews, I will end with another review of Katy Perry's new video. Well, Modern Family is a preview, but I'll give you my thoughts on Katy Perry's new video, Unconditionally, premiered last night on MTV. I catch it on the internet. Now, I hate the song because it's too slow. You can't, if you see my DJing videos about me talking about music because I'm a disc jockey, I just don't like slow songs with mid-tempos. This is not like you can't move to it, you can't dance to it, you can't even do anything to it, in my opinion. But I love the video, you know, it's elegant, it's the most elegant and classy video Katy's ever made. You know, the closest thing to classic was Wide Awake, but I think this is the most classiest it's ever been. You know, fancy outfits and fancy dances is probably the most classy Katy. This is really, really defining the hate. The Teenage Dream era is truly over. Long are the days of me whipping out my whipped cream bearing boobs. Is more traditional, more classy outfits. It was a very classy, sophisticated video, let's say that much, from Katy Perry. Very different than the past. I love War was very colorful, but there's more classy in this video, more elegant in this video than any other Katy video I've seen. So nice to see that for Katy Perry Unconditionally. Hate the song, but I love the video. That is it for my Atakline for today. I'll see you all later with that in mind. You've all been attacked by the news. From Zach, thank you all very much for watching. Have a great rest of your Wednesday, everybody. See you later. Yeah.